Alright, today let's go over Swiss ball planks. Now that you feel comfortable doing the regular planks, let's add something unstable to make it more challenging. Let's start off with the knees being on the ground first. Position your knees hip wide distance, interlace your hands, and place your elbows and forearms on the ball, and simply shift your weight forward. Keep your feet on the ground, the hips should be lower than the upper back. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Being on something unstable makes it more difficult for your upper body, so keep that in mind. Now, if your lower back bothers you when you're doing this exercise, then simply just lift up the hips. So the lower the hips are, the harder the exercise. Obviously, don't go too low to the point where your back hyperextends. Make sure your chin is tucked, as this will put your neck in a neutral position. A good point of reference would be to focus on the ball. So if you see the person in front of you, then chances are your neck is up, which is not good. Maintain the plank position for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on your fitness level. Alright, so here's the advanced version of the exercise. You're going to lift the knees up from the ground. Make sure the elbows are underneath the shoulders. Pull your belly button in towards your spine to engage your core. Now remember, this is more advanced, and the main reason is because of the upper body. You have to press more into the ball to keep your body away from being too close to it. So if you don't, then the shoulders start shrugging and it's going to feel as if you're hugging the ball. So maintain that elevated position for 30 to 60 seconds. Alright, so let's just recap the exercise starting from your knees. So position your knees hip wide distance. Interlace your hands and place your elbows and forearms on the ball. And then the next thing you're going to do is shift your weight forward. So that's going to make the exercise harder. If you feel this in your stomach and upper body, then you're doing the exercise correctly. The way you could tell you're doing it wrong is you start feeling your low back. So do not feel in your low back. So if you do, simply shift the weight back. So that's the knee version. Now the full position where your knees are off of the ground is basically the same thing, but the ball position is underneath your shoulders. So press yourself up so that your back doesn't drop. Embrace your stomach and maintain elevated position for 30 to 60 seconds. Alright, so that's the Swiss ball planks from beginner to advanced. Remember, always find the right level for you and focus on doing the exercise properly. Target the right muscle groups without any compensation. Hope you learned a lot and provide us with any comments or feedback. If you want more tips and advices on exercise and nutrition, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook at Dynamic Grit Fitness. Have a super day.